Woes of a construction worker task in Harbor, Quebec. Hello there everybody and welcome to another exciting episode of SnowRunner here at OpenFed Gaming. You're listening to the OpenFed. Today we are doing the task, the Woes of a construction worker, which is part of the Routier Solution Canada Inc. contract. Now we are delivering to the West Bridge 2 metal beams, 4 concrete blocks, and 2 oversized cargo containers, of which this is the last one. We've delivered all the rest of the cargo, and we've just got this one oversized cargo to do. We're at the port and harbor, and we are right about at the top left-hand corner of the map on the west side. We're going to travel across the top of the map, which is a little bit dicey, but we're going to do our best to make it in one piece. Now we are driving our Sleiter ST 816 Elephant, one of our favorite trucks. Awesome vehicle, lots of power, lots of torque, huge wheels, makes it a little bit easier to drive over the ice. Because if you fall in, usually tires are a little bit bigger than the hole you fall into, if you're lucky. Now as you get down to ice level here, you got to keep an eye on where you drive. And as you do it more and more often, you get a little bit better at reading the ice, and you can see where the ice is a little shiny and the little white lines go down. That shows that it's solid. So you get better at it the more you do it. And if you're not sure, just go a little bit slower. Take it easy, and if you see the front wheel starting to drop through the ice, just back up and go in a different direction. Now, if we're going to continue on the water here, it gets a little bit dicey near the end, so we're going to choose this alternate route over on the side here. It's a little bit of a rocky ridge, like we're riding on a rocky ridge, but it has its own problems. I mean, it's pretty narrow, and you got to be careful that you don't slide off the side, but it's a little bit better, not quite as bad as the ice. You don't have to worry about falling through, although you do have to worry about sliding off. But we're just going to take our time and get across it as best we can. Like I said, the Sleiter's a very, very capable truck, and you can pull almost anything anywhere. As you can see, the trailer's just barely on the edge of the ridge there. Now we happen to goof a little here and turn a little tight to the cliff, because I like to try and stay away from the edge. But we ended up hitting the rock there, so we ended up having to come away from the side a little bit after all. But that's okay. We're going to just pull it around the corner. We needed a little bit of extra width there for the off track. And once the truck is around the corner, once the Sleiter's around the corner, that trailer will follow. I'll guarantee you, it has no other choice. Now as we're chugging through the snow here, and it's fairly deep, we got it in automatic. It's the fastest that it's going to go. And frankly speaking, I wouldn't really want to go any faster. I prefer to play this game a little bit on the slower side, thus being able to prevent any kind of problems as they happen before they get too big of a problem you can't back out of it. So we just take our time and we just chug the Sleiter through the snow as we make our way over towards the other side of the map where the oil refinery factory, or I'm not sure what it's called, Quebec oil is. Over there we got to go through the factory grounds, but first we got to climb around this little pipe, and I don't understand why they put a U-shaped jog in the pipeline here, but that's what it is, and it gets all muddied up down below here. But that's okay, we're gonna pull it through here, no problem. And we're almost over by the factory. Just got a little ways further to go. Now, the drop-off point is not far away, because as you can see, the black down-pointing arrow in the yellow diamond boxes appeared on the screen, meaning that we're not that far away. It's going to take a few minutes though trying to get through this deep snow, and we're climbing up a hill at the same time. Just about at the factory now. Boy, I tell you, this slider, I cannot remember anything that I've tried to do with it where it was stopped. You know, and when you do get to the point where it can't climb or can't get over rock or can't stop, you've always still got your winch to fall back on. Hopefully there's something to winch onto, but if there isn't, well, then you're in trouble. And then we send out the helper trucks to come and pull him out of whatever predicament he's in. But we're not going to run into that today. Now, as we're going over through the exit here, it's going to roll us down to ice level. Now, this exit here and going down to ice level is kind of a detour from the main road, but that's okay because we want to be down at ice level anyhow. It's a little bit of a tougher drive, but that's okay. Gravity does help a lot, and when you do are driving downhill, a lot of times you don't have to give it a lot of throttle. Now, we got a lot of fairly deep snow. It's not too steep, but if the road was a little steeper, do gear down because it does help a lot. It does help your truck from running away on you. Now, when you get down below here, as you can see in the middle there, it's icy, and either stay a little bit to the right or whatever you like. I prefer to go right through the middle of the ice. Now, when you go through the middle of the ice, when you get to right over here, go to the right and go around those rocks. The first time I came through here, I went straight through the middle of that ice, and I was stuck in there for a little while. So now whenever I come down here, I go around. And we've been down here a few times, as you can see. There's many other trucks out here helping to finish this particular task from the contract so that we can use the bridge and have a little bit better, easier access to the rest of the map. Anyhow, love this video. I had a great time. I hope you enjoyed it too, and I hope to see you back at Overfed Gaming again real soon. Until then, we've been delivering an oversized cargo with our Sleiter to the West Bridge. With me, the Overfed.